Get independent and unbiased design feedback directly from web design experts at feedbackguru.com. Apple designers now have only one goal: make things thinner, smaller, ridiculously symmetrical, and finally, unusable. Apple TV Remote is one example where they have achieved it all. Apple TV Remote could easily be their worst product when it comes to human interface design. Not at all ergonomically friendly. Way too small for an adult hand. Compare it with Roku Remote, a decent size remote which you can easily hold and work with. Roku Remote is extremely well designed to fit an actual human's hand. Needless to say, we do not need Apple TV Remote to be as busy as Logitech Harmony Remote, but sometimes oversimplifying does not work either. Apple is obsessed with making products thinner and lighter. Apple TV Remote is super thin, and that is why unusable. Apple's minimalist instructions should suggest you to put a fat case before you can properly hold it and use. Making thinner iPhones might work for marketing purposes, but a remote must have a good grip. No backlighting on the Apple TV Remote. Maybe they want you to use iPhone's flashlight more often. You can't easily tell which way is up just by holding it. You need to cheat and quickly look at the remote to make sure. Make the selections, aka buttons, easily distinguishable by touch. Let users use the remote by feel alone. By default, touch surface tracking is lightning fast and out of control. You can, however, make touch surface tracking to slow by going to the settings, but the point is, we really don't need the touchpad. That looks to be a forced functionality. Give us keys, buttons instead. No backlighting on the Apple TV Remote. Maybe they want you to use iPhone's flashlight more often. Lower the volume all the way down. Is that the idea? Where is the mute button? Why to ignore essential functionality just to reduce the number of elements on the remote? Find My iPhone app should also support the Apple TV Remote. You lose it way too many times. You know how tiny it is. It might be a good idea for Apple to give a tile stuff finding product free with the purchase of Apple TV Remote. Who is really asking for overly simplified TV Remote? Not sure why Apple is forcing themselves to come up with a design which accomplishes nothing other than making it different than everything else we have in the market. Dear Apple, in the next release, please sharpen the edges a bit so that we can cut the apples with it. Thanks for watching. Get independent and unbiased design feedback directly from web design experts at feedbackguru.com.